Closed captioning for Places and Spaces is brought to you by...
At Embrace Orthodontics, we straighten and align teeth, and we do so for children or adults. And we have a variety of options so that they can go through this experience feeling empowered as they go through the whole process. It's a warm, comforting environment that speaks to teenagers and adults, so everyone feels comfortable.
There's a cold wind blowing eastward, and it's calling me back home.
Hi everyone, and thanks for watching Season 3 of Places and Spaces.
We bring you stories from the most talented architects, brokers, contractors, and designers from all over Maine.
And if you're wondering what it's like to build, remodel, or invest in communities across the state, we hope to inspire you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's see where today's episode takes us.
Both my grandfathers were carpenters. One was a home builder and one was more of an artist doing wood reliefs. And as a kid, I'd always enjoyed working around the house and doing odd jobs as well. And I started working very young around town in Portland and really enjoyed construction and design, and it just grew from there.
I'm a Mainer, I'm a mom, and I'm co-owner of Mies Relations, a PR firm in Portland. And when I'm not working, you can find me with my bees, my chickens, my dogs, or my son down on Maggie's farm.
Hi, I'm Rob Barrett, owner of Barrett Made. When I'm not working, I love to spend time with my wife and kids on the lake.
I'm Britt Vitalius. I grew up in Maine, sailing up and down the coast with my family and hiking and skiing in the mountains. I moved away after college, but came back 15 years ago to raise my family here and just enjoy everything Maine has to offer.
My kids are 6 and 7, boy and girl, and we are constantly getting down and dirty. We are riding hoverboards, we are on bikes, we are playing soccer, we are playing board games, and I'm constantly just getting them snacks and snacks and snacks.
I grew up in a little island on the coast of Maine called Eastport. It's a really tight-knit community, a really beautiful little island, and it really taught me the importance of having a really strong, great relationship that I could carry over into my business now.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Places and Spaces. Today we are visiting Brunswick and Topsham. There is so much growth and opportunity happening in both of these communities, and today we chat with some local insiders to see what it's like to create a home and build a business here. As part of Maine's southern mid-coast region, Brunswick and Topsham share coastal charm, small-town allure, and expanding real estate markets. About 30 minutes from Portland, these towns are an appealing and affordable option for families, small business owners, and investors. Today, we tour Wicked Joe's state-of-the-art coffee roasting facilities, meet D.Todd to hear what it's like to be a part of the thriving creative community, and see the delicious offerings at the newly constructed Wild Oats. But first, we are going to have a chat with realtor Peter Bettinger to see what it's like to live like a local in Brunswick.
The real estate market in Brunswick, Maine it has low inventory. So if you were thinking about buying a home for $260 in 2019, you're now spending, $325, $330 on that same property. There is a way though to get into Brunswick, Maggie, and that is by going to these older neighborhoods and starting to purchase some of the homes that have been lived in for 30, 40 years, and now the folks are ready to move on to their next step, and these homes are becoming available. And actually, we are in a house right now that one of my clients had purchased a couple years ago, and they did all the renovations, and I would love to talk to you more about this house. We are at 47 Hennessy in Brunswick, Maine, and this is Teddy Fortin, and Teddy and her boyfriend John bought this house in early 2018, and you guys took it down more than I've ever seen a house taken down before in an in-town lot.
Yeah, so we walked in and we knew we needed to eliminate one room. The one room was just so tiny. So we knew we wanted it down to 2. However, we wanted to get a half bath in because, oh my gosh, just one bathroom is just never enough. So that was tricky with the layout, trying to get the laundry in. I think we played around with the layout 3 or 4 times. We ended up putting in a metal beam that spans across here. It really just took place with us standing in here, tape lines, moving it a little bit, moving it 12 feet, pretending we were sitting on a couch that wasn't there. So we had a lot of just nights in here just hanging out to try and figure out what we wanted. My connection to Brunswick is lifelong. I am 9th generation, born and raised Mere Point Road. My family business is Autometrics. I stepped in probably when I was 16, going to car auctions, detailing cars. And when I came back from college, I started running one of our front offices on our small location, and then we just rebuilt our big location on 121 Bath Road. This business has been great to us. The community has been great to us. You know, I can't see myself anywhere else besides Brunswick. Yeah, we're Brunswick all in.
Peter, Teddy, thank you so much for allowing us into your home and see all the beautiful work you've done and sharing with us what it's like being a part of the Brunswick real estate community.
Well, thank you for coming by and asking us about it.
This is so great. Now I'm going to head over to Wild Oats. I hear it's a great, beautiful new shop over there.
Perfect.
Say hi to Becky for
I
us.
sure
Yes,
will.
please
Okay,
do.
thanks so much, guys. We'll see you
Bye.
soon.
You're at Wild Oats Bakery in Brunswick, Maine. We are a 30-year-old institution that has been downtown for the past 30 years. We just moved to the new Brunswick Landing, formerly known as Brunswick Naval Air Station. We do about 20 different flavors of soups a day that are all homemade. We do sandwiches, we do freezer entrees to go, we do custom cakes and cupcakes and a little bit of everything. Moving here was a dream. We had an opportunity to look at a piece of land out here. We worked with the .Ollier team at Riverside Remax to come and check it out and try to figure out if this was going to be a good place. We were concerned that it was going to take us a lot longer to kind of reclaim our old customers and gain new customers, and that hasn't been the case at all. And so it's a better move than I could have ever imagined. The pandemic has been quite a roller coaster ride for us. I think we were lucky because the design of our building is very open. And so between all the practices that we have in place for social distancing and hygiene, I think that just being able to open our doors again to customers has been much more relaxing than I thought. I think customers that were nervous to come back inside don't feel that way at all because of our open space and all that we're doing to combat that. So welcome to our baking kitchen. What we've done differently, which is lovely, is we have extra walk-in space, both refrigeration and freezer. And then we can also get to our retail cooler and freezer right from the back, so we're able to load the things we make right into the coolers for the customers. You can see how we organize everything by color coding so that we know where everything goes in the kitchen. So when it goes through the dish machine, it comes back out here.
That's a brilliant, I need to do that in my kitchen. Well, this is spectacular. And before I jump back over there and start eating all those cakes, I want you to show me the savory kitchen.
Okay. So this is our savory kitchen. Our entire building is about 19,000 square feet, and the savory kitchen is probably about a quarter of that. So here we've got soups going. We're making soups and burrito fillings. One of our newest things are these steam kettles. So we're able to make bigger batches of things, and they have a jacket of steam in them. And they heat faster and hold temperature faster. So
Becky, thank you so much for showing us around. I love to see this incredible new building and all you're doing to support the local community. And I'm so hungry right now. So I need to go back out front and start grocery shopping. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for coming. I'm excited to have you here.
I'm Katie Brooke, a broker with the Vitalius Real Estate Group, and I'm here today to talk about the competitiveness of today's real estate market. I find that authenticity is key, and if you're a seller, it feels really nice to know that you're passing along the property to someone who has an authentic connection to it. So I always tell clients, write a letter. It's your only opportunity to give your story and make a personal connection. This market is crazy, and you never know what could happen, and the seller may relate to your letter that you write. They may find that the terms of the contract are more appealing to them. So it's always worth putting your name in the hat, and in this market it could turn out in your favor. And I've had lots of buyers actually over the years that have not been the highest offer and won out in multiple offer situations.
Hello and welcome back to Places and Spaces. We are now going to head into D.Todd Co, where owner Artisan D.Todd will show us some of her incredible handmade tiled art and talk to us about what it's like to be a part of Brunswick's creative community.
You are in D.Todd Company, handmade ceramic tiles. I've been doing this for actually February 1981 is when I started, so been doing it 40 years. I've seen the community change, but I've also seen it grow. Everybody is sort of a recluse, but they all seem to come together. So it's a community. It's alive. It's exciting. And it just seemed on the cusp, ready to just go. And that's what was exciting.
Ooh,
this is what
beautiful?
was, these are from, my mom had this beautiful, beautiful linen tablecloth. And what I do is lay it out and with a rolling pin, roll the design in.
It has such a nice vintage look to it. How special.
And it's different.
So does Maine help inspire what you come up with?
Oh, absolutely. And actually, I have a whole new line that I'm creating just for Maine.
Can we go see?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to be a line of tiles that are all our Maine state symbols.
Oh.
From animals to berries to crustacean, herbs. And then this line is going to be all our wonderful lighthouses.
I heard a rumor that you might have some celebrity clients.
Yeah, I've had some cool clients. Bon Jovi, this was his kitchen.
It's the 6 degrees of Bon Jovi right here in Brunswick, Maine.
Yeah, and then I've done a few rooms for George Lucas, Mariah Carey's kitchen, Paul Simon.
So your artistic touch definitely goes far and wide. But I love that you're right here in Brunswick, helping support this beautiful community. It's so special.
It is special. And like I said, we fell in love with it the moment we came here, and it's home.
So Debbie, if people want to find you and learn more about your beautiful handmade tiles, how do they do that?
My website, D.ToddCompany.com, House, which is fabulous. And then locally, they can go to Old Port Specialty Tile in Portland or Morningstar Stone and Tile in Topsham.
Well, beautiful. Well, thank you for bringing so much beauty into the Brunswick community and into the world at large.
Well, thank you for
Thank you so
coming
much.
here.
And I will tell Dot you said hi.
Please do.
We'll see you next time.
Shopping at Aristyle means that you are part of a larger community of women. Usually your first visit is never your last, and we have customers from all across the country, and they shop with us because of the service that we provide and the connection that we have formed with them. We have a tremendous amount of customer loyalty, something which I am incredibly grateful for. And we always joke here that we're not only going to remember your name, but we're also going to remember your bra size too.
DJ, I like the melody, but I gotta move my body, I got the moving and
It's time to get moving. Shake it up. This month, upgrade to a new 2021 Honda CR-V. New vibe, new attitude. Discover new possibilities with a Honda and upgrade to a new CR-V. Stop by your local Honda dealer or visit mainehondadealers.com.
Even if the volume is off, we get your message across. Media Northeast is Maine's premier video production company with one goal: growing your company through compelling commercials, engaging social media content, and more. Our creative team works to reflect the hard work and dedication you put into your business. We live in a visual world. Let us help you captivate your audience.
At Barrett May, we've created this unique process of architecture and construction all under one roof, which has saved our clients 10% of time and money versus the traditional approach. We start with a very nice, pleasant conversation between us and our potential clients, and we ask questions and we feel each other out to see if we're a good fit for each other. Phase 2 is called a project cost study, which is really a feasibility study. So we do a very high elevation look at what your project goals and vision are, and make sure they're in alignment. And then once the project's over, we're not gone, we're still around. We're here to help in any way you want us to, and that's our process.
I'm Skylar Welch from Main Point Lending, and today I'm going to tell you about one of the great loan options that we offer. I'm the only vetted VA professional in the entire state of Maine, providing reliable, trusted lending services for our veterans throughout the entire state. One of the VA loan programs that we specialize in is our VA refinance. This is a streamlined refinance that requires no appraisal, no income verification, no employment verification, has the lowest rates on the market, and can close in as little as 2 weeks. If you're a veteran and currently have a VA loan, please reach out to see how you can lower your interest rate and start saving money on your VA loan now. If you're a veteran and are looking to purchase a property, please reach out to see how we can get you a VA loan with no money down and the lowest rates in the market.
When I'm working with buyers, not only do I want to make sure we get the best value for them and purchase the house, I also want them to understand that this is a lifelong relationship now. Any random question about the town, whatever it's going to be, I'm going to get you the answer. It's no skin off my back. I care about the transaction you're doing. And it's just, I enjoy people and I enjoy relationships, and just one thing that's important to me is relationships growing and not just having a bunch of different, acquaintances. This is lifelong, and I'm here for you. I'm on your team, and reach out. We're the area experts.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Places and Spaces. We have walked from Brunswick over to Topsham, and we are going to meet with Dot Ollier about what it's like to live like a local in Topsham.
Topsham is a fabulous community, really a sister community to Brunswick. Topsham's commercial district is a lot more concentrated than Brunswick, so the rest of Topsham is really suburban and rural. There's lots of elbow room. The house we're standing in right now is actually in a neighborhood, one of my favorite neighborhoods in Topsham. We refer to it as Topsham Heights. Lots of opportunities to get outside and just do great things in Topsham. Maine seems to be on everybody's radar these days. There's a quality of life, a work-life balance that's possible here that they haven't found in other places. So I don't know what the future holds, but I think it's pretty bright for our area. This home was constructed about 1880. It's on a lot a little less than half an acre, town water and sewer. A little over 1,800 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Lots of beautiful wood floors, lots of molding detail. It's a house that your shoulders drop when you walk in. It's a very tranquil place to be.
So what does Carl like living about here?
He loves antique homes. He loved this to begin with because it was in great shape, and he's been able to take that on to the next chapter. So he's making some modifications. He's going to redo the kitchen cabinets shortly. And he's also going to redo the vanity in this bathroom. So welcome to this palatial bathroom.
Ooh. Yes.
We have electric radiant heat under the tile here, so your feet are always warm. And they did a really cool thing with bringing the laundry upstairs. They tucked it right in under the eave wall over there, so it's on the same level as the bedrooms, which is so smart, and you didn't find that in 1880.
No, and it's all tucked away, so that you don't have to be constantly reminded of all the laundry you have to do.
And the other great thing they did was to leave the back staircase open. And a house of this era always had the front stairs and the back stairs.
And that was always one of my favorite things in my grandparents' house, because then you could do the child thing and just run in circles. Is it okay if we sneak down those?
Absolutely, let's go.
Thank you again to you and Carl for letting us into this beautiful home and into Topsham.
Our pleasure.
We'll see you soon.
It was a treat. Bye.
Hi there, I'm Adam Parent. I'm the broker owner of Mainstream Real Estate Company. I've met a lot of people, and that really was my driving force from opening up my own brokerage. We opened the doors June 4th, and from there it's been amazing, the experience of setting the scene for the real estate future here in Maine. My wife and I, we just love to travel around the state of Maine to see what's out there. We have 3 dogs. They're always with us, probably in the back of the car, heads out the windows, and we're just sightseeing. We love to go on the Eastern Trail with the dogs for a hike down to the beach, and just sitting outside, friends and family, the dogs, and just having a nice campfire.
Hi, I'm Rob Barrett of Barrett Made. Today we're in Topsham touring Wicked Joe. First we're going to see the coffee roastery, and then we're going to show you their new tea production facility, which we're in right now.
Bob and Carmen Garver, the founders of the company, moved from California in 2003 and started Wicked Joe coffee roasting initially in Brunswick. And then in 2013 moved the roasting facility here into this building, here in Topsham.
When we decided to move to a bigger facility, we looked very closely at partners that were in line with our ethos of sustainability, community involvement, and we were very pleased with Rob's ethos. It matched ours, and that's very important to us as a company.
So we have an organic garden that's also out front here that's really managed by our employees. We want to be able to provide food for our employees, fresh produce, but we also donate a significant amount of that produce to Midcoast Hunger Prevention, just on the other side of the bridge in Brunswick.
Wicked Joe is focused on best practices, and we believe that the best practices for the earth globally is organic, period.
So what we're going to take a look at next is inside our production facility. We'll show you, our sort of our green coffee, where that kind of comes in, where it goes next to the roasters, into our packaging machines. So what we're looking at now are the bags of green coffee that come in from our importer, directly from our growers. We then hook it up to this lift system and bring the coffee over to the roasters. What you're seeing here is every 20 minutes, a batch of coffee is roasted and drops into this cooling tray. It's kind of one of the more exciting things to look at, as we're roasting coffee. You get to see the color of the beans and the smoke rising off it and get that fresh smell of that roasted bean. This machine we call the Fresco. It takes the coffee from whole bean form. We'll grind it, form the bags, fill the bags, seal the bags, and then they come out and you can see our folks boxing up the coffee, palletizing it, and then it goes off to the grocery store. We are in about 5,000 grocery stores across the country. So there's a good chance that we are in a grocery store near you guys. We're also available at wickedjoe.com.
Rob, hi, it's nice to see you.
Good to see you too, Maggie.
Thank you. So tell us where we are right now.
We are in Topsham. This is the new Wicked Joe tea production facility. This used to be the old Navy base fire station for this area of the naval base. And we are retrofitting it to accommodate their new tea production. Right now we're standing in the packaging room, so this is where they'll be creating the bags, bagging the tea, and packaging them for shipping out. This is an interesting project for Bear Made because we love renovations. This was an existing firehouse at one point in time, and we love working with local companies who reinvest in their communities and grow around their existing facilities. Another great aspect of this project is Wicked Joe's commitment to solar energy. So we have a solar farm out here that they installed that will power this building, and this building will be net zero when it's all said and done. So there won't be any fossil fuels used in the production of their tea. This will be where their blending facility is, our blending room. So they'll be blending the teas in here. There's cold storage and dry storage out these openings. And then we have a small break room over there.
And it looks like you might have kept some of the old tile work over in the break room over there?
Yeah, we try to keep as much of the original charm and character as we can when we renovate buildings.
It's so important to keep that extra charm, like you said. Now, I heard there was a sweet little connection between the electrician and his dad that popped up while you guys were doing this work.
We learned just recently that the electrician working on this project, his father was the fire captain at this firehouse.
I love those little connections, and that's what's so special about Maine, isn't it? All right, well, Mike left my coffee back in the other room, so I'm gonna go get it. You wanna go get some more coffee?
Let's do it.
Wicked Joe Coffee?
Yeah.
Thanks to all of you for tuning in to this episode of Places and Spaces. We hope that seeing all of the great things going on in Brunswick and Topsham inspire you to come and see for yourself. If you have a place or space you'd like to share with us, send an email to info@mainelifemedia.com and follow on Instagram at Places and Spaces Maine. To all of you that call Maine home for a weekend or forever, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Listen to the water as it makes its way between those